Look up at the night sky. That tiny red dot you see? For thousands of years, humans have stared at it, dreamed about it, wondered what it would feel like to stand there. But here's the crazy part. Within the next 10 to 20 years, a human might actually step on that planet. And not just astronauts. Maybe someone like you. But wait, why Mars? We already live on Earth, a beautiful, life-filled planet, so why risk everything to go to a cold, lifeless world? The answer is uncomfortable. Earth is not guaranteed to be safe forever. 66 million years ago, a single asteroid wiped out the dinosaurs. Not slowly, not over centuries. In one impact, an entire species was erased. Now imagine that happening today. Every city, every country, every human achievement, gone. That's why scientists and visionaries are saying something bold. Humanity must become a multi-planetary species. Because if we stay on one planet, we're putting all our existence in one fragile basket. So if we must leave Earth someday, why Mars? Our solar system has 8 planets, but most of them are completely unlivable. Jupiter and Saturn, giant balls of gas, no surface to stand on. Venus, a literal hellscape. Imagine standing on a planet where the temperature is 450 degrees Celsius, hot enough to melt lead, and the sky rains sulfuric acid. That's not exploration, that's instant death. Now Mars is different. A day on Mars is 24 hours and 37 minutes, almost like Earth. It has seasons, it has a solid surface, and most importantly, it has water. Frozen, hidden, but there. And compared to other planets, Mars is relatively close. But getting there, that's where things get real. A journey from Earth to Mars takes about 7 to 9 months. And here's the catch, you can't go anytime you want. There's a specific launch window that opens once every 26 months. Miss it, and you wait years. Now imagine this, you're on your way to Mars. Something goes wrong. There's no turning back, no rescue mission, no quick return. That's why some people call Mars missions one-way tickets. Now picture this, you land on Mars. The door of your spacecraft slowly opens, and you step outside. Silence. No birds, no wind sounds, no life. Just an endless red desert stretching beyond the horizon. The ground is red because of iron oxide, basically rust. Even the sky isn't blue. It's a strange, dusty, pinkish brown. Beautiful? Maybe, but also terrifyingly empty. And then reality hits. Mars is not just different, it's deadly. Its atmosphere is 100 times thinner than Earth's. 95% of it is carbon dioxide, poison for humans. Take off your spacesuit, you'd lose consciousness in 15 seconds and die in about 2 minutes. Temperatures? Average minus 60 degrees Celsius, sometimes dropping to minus 125 degrees, cold enough to freeze your blood. And then comes the invisible danger, radiation. On Earth, we're protected by a magnetic field. Mars has none. That means cosmic radiation hits the surface directly. Living 1 year on Mars exposes you to radiation equal to 8 years on Earth. Cancer risk skyrockets. Mars isn't just hostile, it's a planet actively trying to kill you.
So why are we still going? Because of one powerful idea: survival of the species. And leading this mission is a company called SpaceX, founded by Elon Musk. His goal? Build a self-sustaining city on Mars with 1 million people. Sounds insane? Maybe, but the technology is catching up fast. Meet Starship, the most powerful rocket ever built. Can carry 100 to 150 tons to Mars, fully reusable like an airplane. Earlier rockets? Used once, then destroyed. Starship? Lands, refuels, flies again. This single innovation reduces cost dramatically. and suddenly, Mars is no longer impossible. The plan is simple but incredibly challenging. First, send robotic missions, then small human teams, then build infrastructure. But where will humans live? Initially, pressurized habitats sent from Earth, but long-term, that's too expensive. So scientists came up with a smarter idea: live underground. Why? Natural protection from radiation, stable temperature, safer environment. It's like turning Mars into a giant underground city. Even more fascinating, we won't just live on Mars, we'll build using Mars. Using 3D printing technology, robots could print buildings using Martian soil. No need to carry everything from Earth. Mars builds Mars. No water equals no life. But here's the good news. Mars has massive reserves of frozen water. At the poles, beneath the surface. Using drills, scientists can extract ice, melt it, purify it, and use it for drinking, farming, oxygen production, and even rocket fuel. No restaurants, no delivery apps. So how do you eat? At first, packed food from Earth, but eventually, farming. Not in soil, it's toxic, but using hydroponics, plants grown in water, aeroponics, plants grown in air with nutrients, inside controlled domes with artificial sunlight. Imagine this: outside, a dead red desert. Inside, green plants growing. That contrast feels almost unreal. Now comes the most ambitious idea of all: terraforming Mars, turning it into a second Earth. Thicker atmosphere, warmer climate, breathable air. Some ideas include releasing greenhouse gases, using giant mirrors to reflect sunlight, melting polar ice. But here's the truth: this could take hundreds, even thousands of years. It's not our project. It's a project for future generations. Realistically, 2030s, first humans land on Mars. 2040s, permanent research stations. 2050s, small colonies. End of century, a real Martian city. Sounds ambitious? Remember, in 1903, humans flew for the first time. In 1969, we walked on the moon. Progress isn't linear, it's exponential. Now imagine something deeper. Children born on Mars. They've never seen Earth. For them, Mars is home. And because gravity on Mars is only 38% of Earth's, their bodies may develop differently. Stronger? Weaker? Different? We don't fully know, but one thing is certain: they won't be exactly like us. This could be the beginning of a new branch of human evolution. Another big question: who owns Mars? According to the Outer Space Treaty, no country can claim it. So when humans settle there, who makes the rules? A new society? A new government? A fresh start for humanity? We don't have answers yet. Here's the truth: Mars isn't just a planet, it's a test of our courage, our intelligence, and our desire to survive. We are the same species that crossed oceans, climbed mountains, and turned dreams into reality. Mars is just the next step. So next time you look at that red dot in the sky, remember this: in your lifetime, there might be cities there, people, living, working, dreaming on another world. And maybe, just maybe, one of them could be you. This isn't science fiction anymore. This is the beginning of history. So, stay curious, stay dreaming, and who knows, maybe one day I'll see you on Mars.